Hello and welcome to yet another Equity for Keeps video. And in this video, as usual, or in a lot of cases, we are bringing you a piece from MarketWatch, and you can see what the title says there. Why these economists say the recovery will be L-shaped. So this piece is written by Steve Goldstein of MarketWatch, and he began by saying the debate raging in economic circles is what later the path of the US economic recovery will most resemble. A new research paper has a depressing answer. The US is likely to have an L-shaped recession, according to a new working paper circulated by the National Bureau of Research. The reason, according to Victoria Gregory, Guido Menzio of New York University, and David Wiczer of Stony Brook University, is their estimate that unemployment won't quickly ebb. Data released by the Labor Department on Friday, that will be the 8th of May 2020, showed the US unemployment rate rose to 14.7% in April from just 3.5% in February. They say that once the lockdown is lifted, the speed of the recovery depends on how many unemployed workers maintain a relationship with their previous employer or are able to find a new job. US using data from the longitudinal employer and household dynamics survey and the survey of income and program participation, they find that what they call fickle workers, those with low productivity, long unemployment spells, and a low probability of staying on a job for more than 2 years, happen to be concentrated in some of the industries hit hardest by the lockdown. They say the unemployment rate would still be at 5% points above normal 30 months after the beginning of the pandemic, and still 2.5 percentage points above normal 50 months later. Their simulation finds the fraction of workers whose employment relationship is permanently terminated is about 35%. They say that it is consistent with survey evidence, which finds that between 40% and 50% of the workers who have entered unemployment during the first month of the lockdown have no expectation of being recalled to their previous jobs. For the recession to be V-shaped, the share of permanent unemployment from the initial spike will have to be just 5%, they find. Their model assumes a 3-month lockdown and 12 months of uncertainty. Even worse, they find their simulation represents a lower bound on the effect of the pandemic on unemployment. Among their concerns is lockdowns that last more than 3 months. Though they say a 6-month lockdown wouldn't alter longer term unemployment all that much, and bankruptcies of employers. While the researchers didn't extend their findings to the stock market, the implications of an L-shaped recovery will be severe. Strategists at Société Générale find the market is pricing in something between V and U-shaped recovery, and said an L-shaped recovery will take the S&P 500 down to 2030 points. So, but what we have to take away here is, that this is based on a survey. It doesn't, it spells a lot of doom. L-shaped recovery is very bad. It's a prolonged recovery, prolonged downturn. So this is based on their survey. Individuals who have left their jobs. Who make up 35% of all those who I think what did they say? The simulation finds the fraction of workers whose unemployment relationship is permanent is 35%. Okay, so these guys believe that they're not going to go back to their jobs, but you never know what's going to happen. the government, the treasury, and the relevant departments might, go down, to the micro level and get things done. This problem is not a financial problem. It's just like we indicated yesterday, quoting Paul Krugman. It is an induced coma. So a lot of things can be done. So a lot of stimulus, is needed to alleviate this lockdown, this nothingness. I mean, this emptiness that is going on in the economy. So it looks like on the face of it, based on that survey. Yeah, I think they can conclude that, but it wouldn't be as bad as that, because that would be the case of where you have a financially induced economic problem. But this is man-made. The government just simply turn off the tap, and you can simply alleviate much of the disaster by ensuring that there is enough stimulus going around. So in the end, it may not be as bad as an L-shaped recovery. It might still be a U, just like Nouriel Rubini has predicted. Right, thank you very much for watching this video. Please don't fail to subscribe to our channel, and we'll continue to bring you more and more insights, more and more coverage in the markets and individual stocks. And thank you very much.